Howdy y'all, Dean Stilley here reporting from the official home of unofficial Grateful Dead and music news. After a long break, you know, some music got finished up after logging. We took a long break. I'm a busy motherfucker away from this little hobby of mine. I got a lot of shit going on in life. This is all I have to do is report on shit. And I'm not looking to build a brand or anything like that. I'm under no belief that somehow doing this shit's gonna make me rich. But I want to give some plugs to some folks. We got my buddy Ed. He got edeadshop.com. Big fan of golfing, and he sent me a fantastic shirt. The folks there at edeadshop.com, you get some great band merchandise, stuff like that there. We got my buddy Rob Stevens sent me this awesome Garcia figurine, and what I like about this Garcia figurine is they got his hair right. Sometimes when people are drawing pictures, try to make Jerry Garcia look like fucking Fabio, like he had some kind of beautiful mane of hair. Jerry's hair is right on this little Garcia figurine, little pop rocks, and that's a good Garcia there. That's one that actually, it looks like Garcia. Not like that stuff, motherfucker, don't look like Garcia at all. Anyway, we're at Weir and the Wolf Brothers. We're there at the Cap. Big thanks to Pete Shapiro as always, man. He takes care of me like we're family. I can never thank you enough, Pete. He's a good buddy, and I love him long time. My expectations were low for Weir and the Wolf Brothers. I listened to some pieces of some streams, and it wasn't anything that was, seemed like it was hell-bent on changing my consciousness or anything like that. Didn't seem like it was anything that was too deep, but boy was I wrong. Number one, they take the stage. Dom Was is a cool-looking motherfucker. Like, if you can look like somebody, Dom Was would be a cool dude to look like. I mean, he just looks like a bad motherfucker. He's a musical genius, looks cool as hell. He come out there, he's dancing with that big bass, like he's dancing with a big woman. Like a big full-figured woman, he's dancing with that bass and filling the room up with it. Sound at the Cap was outstanding. Jay Lane, you got fur on his drum set. Total Wolf Brothers deal, wolf skin on the drum set. They start out with Bertha. Bertha, you look up there, Jay Lane looks like he's working out a case of lockjaw. He playing Bertha, look like he's working out a case of lockjaw. And you think to yourself, well, hey, this is a three-piece. This is some kind of trio. It's powerful like Rush. Maybe not, but anyway, the Bertha comes out. We're all going to have fun with the Bertha opener. Everybody's dancing. Everybody's feeling good. You get a Friend of the Devil is up next, and I'm refreshingly surprised about the tempo deal here, because Weir is the metronome in Dead & Company, and he likes playing some slow stuff. So when I heard about this, I really thought this was going to be a nod fest. I thought Weir was going to play everything slow as hell, and we were going to have our hands full just trying to stay awake. I can tell you I was wrong. We go from there to Tennessee Jed, everybody's favorite song about nothing. Well, the guy's dog is talking. That's fun. Anyway, there's just the right amount of tension in the empty spots there, but there's empty spots. You know, when you get a trio like this, Weir's not very effective at any kind of lead guitar role. But it was very cool because you're almost catching, like, if you isolated Weir's track in Grateful Dead music, he's doing a lot of stuff in there. Sometimes with the Grateful Dead and Dead & Company and stuff like that, you get lost in just the big wall, hurricane of sound that's coming at you. But to isolate that track and hear what he's doing in there, very interesting stuff. We all know he's an outstanding and very unique guitarist, and this was a great environment to really get a feel for everything he does back there and all the tones and sounds he puts behind the music. You get Queen Jane next. I was under the impression if they ever did Queen Jane again at the pace they like to play, it might go on for half a month. It had a good bounce to it, a nice little bounce. I think they might have skipped like 30 of the verses on that. I think they shortened it a little bit, but the Queen Jane I like. Even so, you know, Jay Lane, like, he's like Animal from the Muppets on drums. Like, if you just looked at his box with video playing what Jay looked like when he's playing, you'd swear he's playing Enter Sandman. You would think he's playing some Metallica. Even on the slow numbers, he can go full Animal there. It looks like he's one of the Muppets there on drums. Even so, Weir with an outstanding howling. He's a good howling motherfucker. Weir sounds like a wolf. He got a good howl. It's, I was wondering, people that are over-the-top Weir fans, if there's like an Even So where he's got like the most epic howling solo ever. But it was a good howling solo last night. He's a howling motherfucker. He can howl pretty good. October Queen's next. Everybody's thrilled to get Karina. Very funny. During the intro to Deal to close the set, Taj Mahal calls Weir. Weir, on his Apple Watch, he picks up the call during the intro to Deal and says, hey, I'm going to have to call you back. Funny, Taj Mahal call. He says, my buddy Taj Mahal calling. I'm going to have to call you back. Takes a call on stage during the intro to Deal in the microphone, and that was fun. We all had a great time loving on each other during set break, giving hugs, ran up front, saw my friends and family I love to see up there, giving out hugs. Big props to Lauren Gates hooking me up with some sweet seats for the Beacon next week. Can't wait to get there. Thank you, Lauren. Love you forever. You are a bundle of joy and love and beauty and everything that's good in the world. The second set, they come out, we get Sailor Saint. I've said this over and over. To me, that's Weir at his best. I love him on that. This was no exception. Eyes, you get Smokestack. Smokestack comes out of that Sailor Saint, which was much better than I anticipated. You get Smokestack next, which is good for Weir, and there's not a whole lot of guitar that they put a lot into that whole lot of leads, so it kind of it maintained its kind of feel and vibration. I thought that was good. You get Eyes next, and what's interesting is on Eyes, Weir, he doesn't have as big a spaces in between verses with the Wolf Brothers. He spaces that shit out so much sometimes with Dead & Company. It's awkward, and it just makes you kind of look at your friend with a funny face like, what the fuck is he doing that for? But anyway, it wasn't the case here on Eyes. You get Eternity next, and Eternity's one of those tunes. It filled up the smoking area outside. Everybody went and had a smoke break. There was a line to smoke during Eternity. Time to go to the bathroom or whatever. Either way, the other one starts firing up next to him. During the course of this show, there's times when you think to yourself, but it's like looking at somebody that's missing an eye tooth, like one of their eye teeth. And you look at them and you're not sure yet what's missing, or someone that don't have eyebrows. You ever meet those people? Sometimes see some women on the street, they take pencils and they draw eyebrows on their head. You know, when you see somebody without eyebrows, you look at their face and there's something suspicious about their face and you're not sure what it is. And then at some point, maybe you do or maybe you don't, realize the motherfucker don't have eyebrows. And there needs to be some kind of like border between your eyes and the top of your head, or else it looks fucked up. I guess that's why sometimes see those old ladies that pencil on an eyebrow. Anyway, there's some spots where you're listening to this thing and musically there's no eyebrows on this face. You get the other one. The other one's good. You get Stella. I'm going to get back to that eyebrow shit. You get Stella. Listen, Dom Was and Jay Lane during the Stella were like one breath, man. They were heavily bonded during that tune. They were right there in that tune, living the moment together. Dom Was with incredible command of the Grateful Dead catalog, and the Stella, a beautiful job on that. And then here we go, we get some more of the other one, and we get Warren comes out. So now this is going to be fun. Warren starts laying down some licks over that, and when Warren starts playing, I'm going to tell you, it's now you realize this face got some eyebrows. You realize that, boy, you get some lead guitar licks in there, and that really kicks this thing up a notch. Now you got somebody in there throwing some leads down, and I thought that was outstanding. Warren came out and they finished the other one. Excuse me. They go into Not Fade Away, and to close things out. Great time. Wonderful to have Warren there. The sound became a lot more complete once that happened. They encore with the Love Light. Love Light was fun, and having Warren made that really kicked it up a notch. All of a sudden, this face got some eyebrows on it, and you realize there was something missing there. So anyway, it's been fun. I've been away for a long time. I'll be reporting on the Beacon shows next week, but Weir and the Wolf Brothers exceeded my expectations. Some good music, boy. The moments in between the notes were full of passion and full of energy and emotion, and to me, that part didn't translate very good on the bits and pieces of streams I caught. But at the Cap last night, the sound was great. The tension in between notes was great. The amount of sound that was coming from the kind of thing they had was really exceeded my expectations. So good time at Weir and the Wolf Brothers. We'll see you next weekend at the Beacon. I'll report on them. But good to be back. Love you long time. Talk to you soon.